At that time, the Medicine King Bodhisattva rose from his seat and folded his hands toward the Buddha and spoke to the Buddha, saying, "World-honored one, if there be any good son or good daughter who is able to receive and keep the Law Flower Sutra, either reading or reciting or studying or copying the sutra, what is the extent of the blessings obtained?" The Buddha answered the Medicine King, "Suppose any good son or daughter pays homage to 800 myriad kotis of Nayutas of Buddhas, equal to the sands of the Ganges. In your opinion, are not the blessings so obtained rather numerous?" "Very numerous, world-honored one," was the reply. The Buddha continued, "If any good son or good daughter is able, in regard to this sutra, to receive and keep but a single 4-line verse, read and recite, understand its meaning, and do as it says, his or her merits will be still more numerous." Then the Bodhisattva Universal Virtue said to the Buddha, "World-honored one, in the latter 500 years of the corrupt and evil age, whoever receives and keeps this sutra, I will guard and protect, eliminate the anxiety of falling away, and give ease of mind." Then Sakyamuni Buddha extolled him, saying, it is well, Universal Virtue, that you are able to protect and assist this sutra and bring happiness and weal to the living in many places. You have already attained inconceivable merits and profound benevolence and compassion. From a long distant past have you aspired to perfect enlightenment and been able to make this supernatural vow to guard and protect this sutra. And I, by my supernatural power, will guard and protect those who are able to receive and keep the name of the Bodhisattva Universal Virtue. The Sutra of Meditation on the Bodhisattva Universal Virtue. If there be bhikshus, bhikshunis, upasakas, upasikas, the 8 groups of gods and dragons, and all living beings who recite the great vehicle, practice it, aspire to it, delight to see the form and body of the Bodhisattva Universal Virtue, have pleasure in seeing the stupa of the Buddha, abundant treasures, take joy in seeing Sakyamuni Buddha and the Buddhas who emanated from him, and rejoice to obtain the purity of the 6 organs, they must learn this meditation. The merits of this meditation will make them free from all hindrances and make them see excellent forms. The Bodhisattva Universal Virtue is boundless in the size of his body, boundless in the sound of his voice, and boundless in the form of his image. Desiring to come into this world, he makes use of his free transcendent powers and shrinks his stature to the small size of a human being. Because the people in the world of men and women have the 3 heavy hindrances, by his wisdom power he appears transformed as mounted on a white elephant. The follower's ears will gradually hear sounds without impediment, his or her eyes will gradually see things without impediment, and his or her nose will gradually smell odors without impediment. Having obtained the purity of the 6 organs, he or she will have joy of body and mind and freedom from evil ideas, and will devote him or herself to the law so that he or she can conform to it. He or she will see extensively 100,000 myriad kotis of innumerable Buddhas. These world-honored ones will all stretch out their right hands, laying them on the head of the follower, and will speak thus: "Good, good, you are a follower of the great vehicle, an aspirant to the spirit of great adornment, and one who keeps the great vehicle in your mind. When of old we aspired to Buddhahood, we were also like you. Do you be zealous and do not lose the great vehicle. Because we practiced it in our former lives, we have now become the pure body of the All-Wise. Do you now be diligent and not lazy. These great vehicle sutras are the law treasury of the Buddhas and the eyes of the Buddhas from all directions in the past, present, and future. Do you practice the great vehicle? Nama Tathagata, Nama Tathagata, Nama Tathagata."